Case of a Beachwood pediatrician accused of sexually assaulting patients.
His license was suspended last November, and today we learned a grand jury made a decision on those charges.
Here's 19 Stephen Hernandez with that breaking information, and we have to warn you here, the story contains some graphic details.
New serious charges being levied against Dr. Jan Krawinski, the Beachwood-based doctor now formally indicted for rape. He's also facing 1 count of sexual battery and 2 counts of gross sexual imposition. The Cuyahoga County records also point out that Krawinski paid the court-appointed $25,000 bond after pleading not guilty to the charges. The accusations against the former doctor at Pediatric Place in Beachwood stem from 2 incidents, one from 2019 and another from last November. According to the state medical board, on November 14th, Krawinski made sexually suggestive remarks against an underage patient who visited the office for an appointment for acne treatment. Dr. Krawinski also allegedly asked the patient to undress in front of him without a gown and touched him inappropriately without gloves. In the 2019 incident, Krawinski also asked another patient to undress without offering a gown and touched him inappropriately. The Ohio Medical Board voted on November 22nd to remove his license in response to these allegations. According to the court records, Krawinski will face a judge for pretrial in 2 weeks. Stephen Hernandez, 19 News.